Hey, how you doing? Ford here, aka Mr. Poor. And today I'm going to talk about new things that's happening. I guess that's kind of trendy, at least in terms of the criminal justice world, and that is that states, many prosecutors in many states, are now beginning to charge the friends and family of people who've overdosed. So, in other words, if you and your friend, some chance are, banging dope, and your friend dies, even though there's no intent on your end to in any way kill the person, and the two of you were just using together, prosecutors are now in many states like Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, all that, are now charging people with third-degree murder and manslaughter. Now, 15 states this is happening where you can be charged in instances like this with anywhere from, third degree to first degree murder and serve hard time. Now, don't get me wrong, an addict, a junkie, whatever, does something, shoplifts, snatches a purse off of an old lady and kicks her in the gut, puts a gun in the face of an Indian at a 7-Eleven, robs the place. You should be held accountable for your actions. But in these instances, in these cases, one question that seems to come to mind is that exactly how much responsibility does one person have for another's actions? How much responsibility is there? See, the complicated thing here is that this is being done because many are tired of having to deal with it like law enforcement and don't want to tolerate the instances that are connected to the opioid epidemic, and they see these prosecutions as fucking being deterrents, as finding ways for addicts to take responsibility for what has happened and what they've done and what they've participated in. The only problem is that while many consider it to be a deterrent, at the same time, it hasn't really changed anything. Take, for instance, what happened when 5 people overdosed in 2 months in Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. Police charged like 10 fucking people with reckless homicide. And again, an attempt to, hold people responsible and also hopefully be a deterrent so that way others wouldn't get involved in abusing opioids. But when one of the detectives was asked if it was actually having an effect, her answer was no, because no sooner did somebody die or get locked up, another one will pop up. On top of that, no major dealers have been caught because of this. The majority of the dealers who were involved were small time, and many of them were also fucking addicts who were dealing just to help to support their own fucking habit. Now, thinking about this whole deal about, somebody being responsible for somebody else's choices, I'm wondering if we're going to charge addicts for that, maybe we need to charge bartenders too. Those motherfuckers serve drinks, they see people who are getting way too intoxicated to drive or anything like that. See them making bad decisions, and yet still, in most cases, let them go. Or, if the bar is busy, just don't pay attention. The person drives off, gets into a car accident, kills themselves, kills a family, and nothing comes down on them. So if we're going to talk about, how much responsibility somebody has for someone else's, choices, maybe we should start looking at that too. I don't know, you tell me. Seriously, because I don't really know, and I'm not really sure, that there's an answer to this, or at least an easy one. So as always, when you're sipping your morning cup of coffee, waiting for that white flash followed by that mushroom cloud, remember that we fucking did this. Till next time.